Hello there and welcome to this week's Media News with me, Gareth O'Connor. To kick things off, last week I mentioned about Samsung winning the tech war when it came to producing pieces of content that are viewed and shared amongst hundreds of millions of people. This is an ad they launched last week. Which doesn't really say a lot, it's kind of a tease, but now hundreds and thousands of people have watched it and shared it, and really it's not about a lot. Now, I can only imagine it could be the S4, I'm not sure. But the reason why I'm showing that is, of course, that Samsung as a brand are committed to making bloody good products. But they're also committed to making bloody good ads. So it gets to the point where they're a company that people want to be with. People want to have their products. Granted, you know, Apple and the phone markets give really good competition, but hell, Samsung now the biggest mobile phone manufacturer in the world. But it just goes to show they're committed to making good, really good content. It's entertaining, that people want to watch, people want to share, and they make good products. Very successful. A few weeks ago I was asked, how does Instagram make money? And I wasn't so sure, to be perfectly honest with you. But as Facebook spent, well, nearly $1 billion on it, and I think Twitter were going to buy it for $525 million before Facebook came along. It does make you wonder, but we now have an answer, and Facebook have told us. They're going to run ads on Instagram, another environment where they're going to sell ads around other people's content. Jolly good. Speaking of making money, Apple make quite a bit. Here's a chart for you. I do like a chart of the day, but here's a chart. In the US, the average household now spends $440 on Apple products. Around the world, it's similar. So around the world, the average household spends $440 on Apple products. Quite amazing. Millward Brown give us their media predictions, trends for 2013. 1. Monetizing on Facebook will bring new, richer ad opportunities, which is probably true. Facebook do need to continue to generate money because really the only revenue stream for them is advertising dollars. So to please those people who have bought shares, they're going to have to come up with better advertising opportunities, so these will be richer. Social media listening will evolve from a grab and go to meaningful insight, which is true. Social media listening and monitoring has been around now for a few years, like the Radian 6 and sentiment metrics, those sorts of things. But not too many people are using it to actually generate and glean meaningful insights, which again is kind of the big problem for everything, right? You've got to get good insights, understand your target audience, understand what they're doing, understand the conversation, and as a brand, duck in and out as and when you need to. Mobile devices will become remote controls for our lives. It's certainly getting there, and I know I've been banging on about the year of mobile now for a few years, but hey, I think next year, we're getting close to a point where, mobile will start to be the #1 device in terms of time spent, but also it's getting to the point where there's an app for almost everything now. So that will continue to grow. Even here in NZ, it will continue to grow. More paywalls will mean fewer premium eyeballs. Yes, this is kind of an issue. I think when you're looking online for premium eyeballs, you want to go to sites, like you're in NZ's things like Stuff, Yahoo, NZ Herald. We don't obviously have paywalls here in NZ, but of course around the country they have introduced paywalls because they're losing so much money because their print titles don't do so well in both sales and advertising. But it does mean that less people are joining those paywalls, which means you reach fewer premium eyeballs. Omni-channel marketing will come of age, yes indeed. I mean, it gets to the point now from a digital perspective where you can reach people pretty much everywhere with your message. But it gets to that point of don't do the same thing everywhere. No, that's lazy. You want to take people on a journey. Continue your narrative arc across multiple devices. Always have a presence, always be there. Make it good though. Social TV will be part of a narrative rather than a conversation about the narrative. We shall see. Certainly this is something that's obviously going very well in the states like the UK and the US. But even here, like Adidas, using the game day app, so you can enjoy a conversation whilst watching a game. These sort of things are going to happen more, but it's going to start to evolve. Africa, smartphone divide will bridge with a two-pronged approach to mobile advertising. By that, they kind of mean that, there's a lot of people now who have smartphones, a lot of people have feature phones. Granted, it's the same everywhere else in the world, because mobile advertising still is in infancy, I think, everywhere, really. But it gets to that point, some campaigns will be text-based, other campaigns will be more richer content. Industry players will collaborate to provide actionable in-campaign insight. That would be nice, but again, our industry is driven on insight. So the more the industry people can get together to glean better insights, the better the campaigns will be. Online display formats will be laser focused on achieving objectives. Yes, indeed, and as they should be. Online advertising is not all about the click. Brands will harness the full power of in-app ads to engage mobile consumers. It gets to the point where most time actually spent on mobile devices is not surfing the web, it is using mobile applications. So getting advertising right in those spaces means you will reach more people. What if the football, soccer knee slide was an actual mode of transport? What if indeed? Canal Plus asked. Nice, bit of fun. Come back with there. Nike Fuel Band. I don't know how many people here. Obviously, Fuel Band is brought big in the US and UK, not so big here, but they have just brought gamification to a whole new level with Fuel Band missions. Here's a tease for said missions. Bit of a lag there on my computer there. But basically, this is really taking gamification to a whole new level. Gamification, of course, is important because it's getting to the point of giving people reasons to keep coming back and engaging with your brand and giving them reward when they complete certain tasks. But basically, it's bringing your everyday movements to help you in a game stage, which of course you can play against your friends, and it's a good way of bringing gamification to health and fitness. Hats off to them. Creating little experiences. I'm all about creating little experiences that can be enjoyed by a few, but then filmed or taken photographs and shared by many. Here's a good example. Hot Wheels did this in America. They made lots of these little life-size models, and they just left them around the place, around shopping centre car parks. And I think it's a lovely example of doing something. Little experiences for your brand that can be enjoyed by a few, but then of course pictures can be taken and shared, and they can be enjoyed by many. Good example, well done. Most shared social video brands of 2012, Google took the prize this year. Nike came in second, TNT came in third. Now TNT, really their big one was Drama in a Square, which if you haven't watched is a fantastic piece of work. Fight Absurdity with, well, Absurdity of course. This is an ad that was done here by DDB, I believe, in NZ. I like this very much.
It's $11, sir.
What's that?
$11? You owe an extra dollar.
But I got all day parking. Why is it more?
Because you have a penis?
Because of what?
$10 for women, but for men now it's $11.
We're not paying more just because he's a man.
No, you don't have to. Just him.
That's insane, mate.
Absurd, right? But that's a nice little insight. I like that. It's good. It's good. YouTube's biggest ads of 2012. So in third place, V-Dub, The Bark Side, the follow-up to The Boy as Darth Vader. Second place, Pepsi Max Uncle Drew, which again I've shown you, which is Kyrie Irving, the NBA basketball player, being an old man. And in top spot, Nike Football, My Time Is Now, which used a host of stars. Very good. My favorite one, though, was in 7th spot, which is a GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition camera. It's a 5-minute epic. I'm going to play it to you because it's so good. It gets better as it goes on. But hey, if you don't want to watch it, you can skip forward 5 minutes. Here it is though. It's a goodie. Man, there's a great piece of branded content. It's not every day you get to ride a tube with Kelly Slayer, from his view. Good. Very, very good. A new YouTube record, thank goodness. Gangman, Bleeding Style, got 27 million views in 1 week. Well, this has delivered 37 million in 6 days, and it's a piece of branded content.
Messi?
Hey, kid.
Kobe Bryant? Would you like to have some ice cream, young man?
Ice cream?
Two. The best fly with Europe's best airline.
Why not? Good use of a couple of big stars, though. And this is the last thing from me this year. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. And all the best in 2013. I will let Google tell you what happened in 2012.
Here's the sunshine.
I mean, one voice is so important. One voice can make a difference.
Touchdown confirmed. Receiving.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Till then, Mike Wallace. Good night.